Good evening, KG5 families. I'll brief you about today, January 21st. So today in the morning, we had our regular morning circle, and after the morning circle, we had our LCA. For LCA today, we had two different kinds of LCA. So first, we had math and then science in groups. So the first group was looking on math, so subtraction. And for subtraction, so we already introduced subtraction, and kids have the concept. They know subtraction means reduction, so something reduces. So today we were testing like listening and also the comprehension of subtraction. So what we did, we had a small group, and in the small group they made two groups, and teacher whispered a problem. Like, for example, there were 7 penguins, and one penguin went to sleep. How many penguins were awake? And they have to pass that. And then the last kid has to go and draw or something like that. Others they used the acorn, they used toilet paper roll, different kinds of problem to see how they are listening, testing their listening, and also passing the information, and also the subtraction concept. And then the other group, since it's winter time, we were talking about ice, and also we talked a little bit about different forms of water. Like it could be in ice or liquid, it could be ice, it could be water. And then we talked about crystals, and we talked about making crystals in KG5. So KG5 students made crystals, and as you can see from one of the students experiment, I don't know if you can see it quickly, the crystals have already started forming. So what they did is we used not really hot water, but warm water with some borax, and kids say they want some food color, so they chose their food color that they wanted. Then they stirred everything together, and then they made a shape using a pipe cleaner, and they put it in the cup, and we will see how the crystals will form around the pipe cleaner. So it was an experiment that kids independently did by themselves. After that, they had a paper where this time teacher didn't have any layout, or not, it wasn't a template, so they had to make like day one, what did you see, draw your observations, and then write a comment about today. Most kids came up with nothing happened today. Yeah, and we will continue observing. Hopefully by Monday we will have lots of crystals around the pipe cleaners. Yeah, so that was really a fun experiment that we enjoyed. Then after that, we had lunch, and after lunch, we were supposed to go to tennis court today, but because we had a little misunderstanding one time, and kids took a long time, so today we wanted them to learn consequence. So it took them a long time to solve a little problem in the classroom. So that made us not to have enough time to go to tennis court, and they understood that. So we were not able to go to tennis court today. So we thought like next time when we have a little problem in the classroom, we need to try and help each other, help kids maybe who are having a trouble by trying to make them come together, and so that because we are a team. So we talked a little bit in depth about that. Yeah, and pretty much that's it for today. Yeah, so thank you so much for this week, and we hope that we will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and goodbye.